Hello, my name is Stephen Alff and welcome back to AlffBooks, and today I'm bringing you with me to Frankfurt. We are going to the Frankfurt Book Fair, which is a book fair, and I have a press pass to go there, so we'll see what it's like and it should be really fun. It is currently 10 minutes to 2, my bus is at midnight and I should be arriving in Frankfurt at 7:30 tomorrow morning, so we'll see how that goes. It is currently 10 to 10 and I'm at the train station waiting for my train to bring me to my bus stop to get another bus to get to Frankfurt. So mostly waiting left to do for now.
Please stay clear of the rails as the AlffBooks Express to the Frankfurt Book Fair arrives into the station. I will be your tour guide and I will hopefully be able to answer any questions that you may have about the book fair. Some general information as the train arrives into the station. The book fair this year will have 286,415 attendees, as well as 7,300 exhibitors from a total of 102 different countries. Of the attendees, 10,000 of them, approximately, are accredited journalists and bloggers. So there will be a plenitude of articles about both the event and what happens at it. So I hope you have a fantastic time, and I hope I am the best tour guide you could have hoped for. Now, some more information. If we meet any such journalists or bloggers along our route, we will of course be either mentioning them by name, but also you can be assured that in the description down below you can find out more about them. I wish you a pleasant stay. Note that yes, it is quite dark right now outside the bus, and that any footage you take will probably not be very visible.
It is currently 8 AM. About half an hour ago I arrived in Frankfurt. At the layover between the two buses, I had an hour, so I decided with another person who was there to go walk around the city, and that was really fun. And then, well, now I'm in Frankfurt and I'm going to find a pool where I can go for a quick swim before I head to the event. So don't do what I just did, and that is to forget to bring cash with you when you're going to a country or city that you don't know. They only accepted cash or EC card in the swimming pool, and I don't have either of those. Well, I didn't have either of those, so I had to go to the ATM. Found out that the ATM was actually inside the bank, and to get inside the bank I needed an EC card to open the door, and thankfully someone was nice enough to open the door for me. But yeah, don't be like me, don't be stupid like me and bring cash with you when going somewhere. Yeah.
As you enjoy the beautiful scenery in the city of Frankfurt, let me tell you a bit more about the Frankfurt Book Fair. Firstly, it is important to note that the Frankfurt Book Fair is the largest trade book fair in the world, and this year's guest of honor is France. This was celebrated by the opening ceremony on Tuesday being held both by the Chancellor Angela Merkel and the French President Emmanuel Macron. Now that we arrive at the entrance of the book fair, have your card at the ready to show that you are permitted to enter. You will also be going through a quick bag check, and then you will be inside. There is also a cloakroom available where you will be able to throw in any bags or coats that you have that you would prefer not carry around all day. And here is hall number 3. So this is the first hall that we walked into from the entrance we came in, and we're seeing loads of books in German. Reason for that is because hall 3 was, I believe, exclusively books in German. Halls 5 and 6, though, were more international and also very interesting because I was able to see loads of books that I recognized with covers from the English-speaking world. It is absolutely huge, and it is a bit confusing at first as I wasn't sure which way I was supposed to be going. But not long after I arrived, and not long after we will now see, I actually ran into a friend of mine. The only person that I knew would be there at the event, and 10 minutes after having arrived, I actually ran into her. This person is Leah, and we will be linking her channel down below. You will see her now on the left side in red there with blonde hair. That was Leah. Now she had to run off and I stopped filming at that moment, just very quick. But basically, she introduced me to some of her friends, both bloggers and booktubers, and, well, I spent the rest of the day with some of them, here and there, and that was really, really fun, because it meant that I got to know some other booktubers and book bloggers who were present, and that was just so cool. So, yes, enjoyed that very much, and it was such a lucky coincidence that I ran into her that early in the day, because I'd only been planning on actually meeting her at an event later on the following day, so that just worked out perfectly. And a quick food break, because that is obviously very, very important. I also attended some events where they were talking about social media and also about bloggers' relationship with authors and publishing houses, which was very interesting, as it is something that you see more and more on BookTube, people who work together with publishing houses and get books for review, or who work together with a publishing house to help promote a book that they're really excited about. It is really fun to see how these different dynamics work. The first day was very, very fun, and this is footage of the end of the day where you just saw a group of booktubers and bloggers. So the group of us just went along to have some food, and it was really nice to just hang out with them. And that was a lot of food. And walking, yes, a lot of walking. Well, yes, it was quite hard to see the tops of the buildings in the morning, but it was a really nice day, and I was looking forward to it, even though the sky wasn't as promising as, well, the rest. And there from the outside, you can see into the book fair place. And this is the main plaza that the event was held in, and yes, let's see what I have to say.
So that was just the central part of the book fair inside between the buildings, but we can do just a little better, just a little. So behind me there, where I'm walking to right now, hopefully I don't into anything, there's an escalator which gets me up to the second balcony up there, which means I can get a much, much better view of this whole place. And I feel like doing a time lapse, so I might be up there for quite a bit.
I find this specific shot gives you a very good idea of just how big this event was. Those buildings around this plaza were all part of the event, and in each of them there were huge halls with loads of different publishers and just tons and tons of books and people, and it felt like an airport. It was so big and incredible. Like, I really enjoyed it, but it just surprised me so much when I was there just how big it was. Now, this is the press center. I quickly threw in a clip about it because I thought it'd be fun just to mention. If you get a press pass or something, you can get access to this area, and there are lockers as well as an area where you can sit down and work on your computer if you have an article to write or something like that. This is a quick little passageway which is full of comic books, and I thought I would just throw in the clip here because, well, chronologically it fits in somewhere here, so I thought, yeah, keep up with the chronological order. Yep. 4.1. The reason why I went to this specific hall is because of this event. A booktube panel that was held by a few different booktubers, as well as a few other people who are related to the publishing world and to the blogging world. And one of my friends, Leah, was actually on the panel, and we're about to say hello to her here. Just there. She'll be waving to us just in a second. There we go. Hello. Links to her channel will be down below. And here we've got a nice little shot where you can actually see that there's quite a few people attending this event. There were booktubers attending, there were book bloggers, there were people who were thinking about doing blogs or booktube, as well as just some authors and other people in general with an interest for the book world in general. So that was really cool. Really enjoyed it. I really thought that was fun. And, well, I just love going to events where there's other booktubers and other book lovers. From here, you can actually see even better just how many people were at it. I think it's pretty cool, and it's pretty telling just how much people love books. And, yeah, I was really happy about this. Here's another clip actually that shows quite well just how big this place is. So, you know, in airports when you go along and you have your case and you've got a really long tunnel to go down, well, they have one of these kind of flat escalators. I don't know what they're called when they're flat ones. Is that what you call them? Well, there's one just around the corner here on both sides. And here you go. It just shows you, just look, this tunnel goes on forever. It's crazy. And that's just what I mean when I say it's huge, this place. And here is the Irish stand. And, well, let's have the Irish ambassador to Germany say a few words about the event.
Many of the faces I see around me are familiar to me. I've seen them in the last 5 years. But I do want to salute their current efforts, their current initiative, and all the works for which they are responsible. We are very, very proud of literature in Ireland. We are very, very proud to promote Irish literature abroad. We're very, very proud to promote Irish literature in Germany, in German, and in so many other languages as well. And it's a tribute to Literature Ireland when you look around and you see all these many languages where you can not only enjoy English language literature from Ireland, but also enjoy English language literature in so many other languages as well. So we salute Literature Ireland and everybody who is responsible for that. And we salute particularly those here in Germany, because we are in Germany, who have been responsible for bringing great works of Irish literature into the German language. And this year alone, among the number of published works supported by Literature Ireland, include writings by Owen Colfer, Martin O'Kine, Sebastian Barry, Dave Brennan, and many others as well. And we just really want to say, if you enjoy them in English, you'll enjoy them even more in German. At least I'm pretty sure you will. The embassy has also been very happy to support Paul Murray's German book tour, marking the publication of his novel, The Mark of the Void, which is published in German as Der Gute Banker. But whether it's in German, or whether it's in English, or whether it's in Swahili, or whether it's in Urdu, or whatever language it's in, we want you to continue to enjoy Irish literature in all its wonders. We are very proud of what we are. We're very proud of our literature. We're very proud that our literature is here today at the heart of Europe. Where else would we be than here among our German friends and our international friends, supporting and promoting everything we do in Ireland. This year also finally happens to be the centenary of the birth of the great German writer Heinrich Böll. And this year we're celebrating the birth of Heinrich Böll in 1917, and we are delighted as an embassy, and we're delighted as a government to really claim Heinrich Böll, not just in German, but also we like to believe Irish as well. So many Germans have seen and read and know of Ireland through his writings. We want to salute him in this centenary. So thank you, Sinead. It's great to be here. This is probably going to be my last year here. We'll see another face here next year. But whether it's me or whether it's my successors, I want you all to know that we're proud to be Irish, we're proud to be European, and we're proud to support Irish literature. Thank you very much indeed.
Just before leaving, I decided to do another quick spin around the centre, just to give you an idea from the centre, the distances, and then we went to eat, a group of book bloggers and booktubers. I think I might have been actually the only booktuber there. But basically, a group of book bloggers, booktuber, and bookstagrammers got together, and we went for a bite to eat and then to hang out and chat for a bit, and then I had to leave them because I was heading for my bus that evening. Off we go back home. Thank you for traveling with the AlffBooks Express. We hope to see you again in future. We will be back again next week with another video, and hopefully you had an amazing time. On screen you will be able to click on the link to a giveaway for the Name of the Wind that I am hosting with Jay from Captured in Words, which is running until the end of October. Also, feel free to subscribe. I hope you have a fantastic week. That's all from me. Bye.